Also 10. 17-22. During prayer. True worshippers often knelt when praying to God, this posture being a suitable indication of their humility. As 9. 5. O textoi acute miritra longo, knife 180 above every other name, so that in the name of Jesus every knee should bend of those in heaven and those on earth and those under the ground. All who gain life must bend their knees in worship to Jehovah in the name of Jesus Christ and acknowledge him as Lord to God's glory. This includes those under the ground, evidently showing that those resurrected from the grave also come under this requirement. PHP 2. 9-11. Joe 5. 28, 29. F1. 9, 10. Primarily, recognition of Jehovah's supremacy and sovereignty is required of those desiring divine favor. Jehovah has declared, "By my own self I have sworn that to me every knee will bend down." Isra 45. 23. Row 14. 10-12 Appropriately, therefore, the psalmist fervently urged fellow Israelites, "O come in, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before Jehovah our Maker." PS 95. 6. See attitudes and gestures. Knife. A singly or double-edged cutting implement. Knives used in biblical lands in times past were made of stone, particularly of flint, copper, bronze, or iron. The Hebrew term ma'amidal.akleth, which literally refers to an instrument for eating, is also applied to large knives such as those employed in cutting up the carcasses of sacrificial animals. A slaughtering knife heb. Ma'amidal.akleth was the instrument faithful Abraham took in hand when about to sacrifice Isaac. GE 22. 6, 10, and the same type was used by a certain Levite to cut the body of his dead concubine into 12 pieces. JG 19. 29 Also, Proverbs 30. 14 speaks of a generation whose teeth are swords and whose jawbones are slaughtering knives, thus employing the same Hebrew term as a figure of rapaciousness. Flint knives were made by Joshua for use in circumcising the sons of Israel at Gibeath-Araloth. Jos 5. 2-4 Part of the Hebrew term designating these knives is cherev, generally rendered sword. Compare Jos 5. 2, ftn. The common Canaanite flint knife was about 15 centimeters 6 inches in length and had a raised center ridge and a double edge. Scribes and secretaries of ancient times used the type of knife to sharpen their reed pens and to make erasures. Jeremiah 36. 23 tells of the use of a secretary's knife to tear apart a roll of a book prepared by Jeremiah.